Hello, my name is Akhil and welcome to the channel The Harry Tinkers. So, as you're aware, I have actually moved down to the UK and we are actually excited and thrilled to start a new series called The Life in the UK. This would be more to do with what we do on a daily basis, how things are happening, and what are the interesting facts and places that you can visit in the UK. Hey all, hope you're all doing good. So today is my second day at Reading. It's around 3 o'clock in Reading now, and I just want to talk about what is the experience that I had, with regards to Etihad Airways and how did I commute from the Heathrow to Reading, and what's interesting that I've seen, yesterday, and what did I have food, and where did I go and buy this from, right? So, with regards to the Etihad Airways, it's been a pretty good service. They have, kept the time, and it is pretty good. One minor comment that I would say is with regards to the food. So I have actually traveled in Qatar Airways and Emirates, and compared to both of these airways, I believe Etihad, the food quality was a little bit one step less. I'm not talking about anything bad about the quality. Quality was really good. I'm just telling that you tend to travel in these airways and you kind of taste the food. So compared to these two flights, I felt it's one step less, or maybe they are like one step ahead with regards to the quality of food. The quantity was generous, no issues on that. And the only thing was a kind of a bumpy ride that we had when we were almost landing to Heathrow. There were a lot of clouds. Probably, I believe that's the reason there was a lot of turbulence. And from Heathrow Airport to Reading, I took an Uber. I think it was costed around £70 that I've paid. Pretty good ride, pretty good rider, and roads were pretty nice as well. And Reading is pretty beautiful place, I would say. It's a good scenery, and you see all these brick-based houses and a lot of good restaurants that I've seen nearby. So we have Tesco over here where you can actually walk in and then buy, the food items and things that is required on a day-to-day basis. Pretty good setup. I would say the place that I'm staying is also pretty nice. Just to give you a view of the common room and the kitchen. So this is how it looks. So this is the kitchen, and this is kind of a study or work place. This is the common room. You have a TV, and this is the view from from the window. So it's been raining here from morning, and just to show, this is the kitchen. So this is the room that I'm staying. A nice view from here as well. Hello. Pretty good setup. And this is the restroom and the bathroom. So this is the place that I'm staying in Uh, in Reading, so it's I've booked it for 1 week. I'm guessing I might extend it for another week as well because I've not found a house yet. Now I'd have to still go and hunt. Today I wanted to go out, but it's been like pouring heavily the last couple of hours. So I don't want to like take a risk of going out and then getting sick. So I thought I'll just probably stay back at home itself. I was all dressed up, but I felt like it's better to be at home. Get used to the weather, and if I need to take a rest, I can just probably take a rest. And I think the funny incident that I had is, so I want to sleep. Of course, obviously, I want to sleep when when I was here. So I reached by around 3 o'clock in Heathrow, and by the time I was here, it was once the immigration checks and everything was completed. I reached here probably around 4:55 ish. I think it was almost 5 o'clock that I've reached. It took around 55 minutes for me to reach from the Heathrow Airport to the place that I'm staying. And this is in RG1, Reading RG1. And so at 6 o'clock was my entry. So, but the owner of the house was pretty nice. My check-in time was 6 o'clock. And people over here generally follow the the timelines or the time frame. So I've kept my luggage over here, so I just roamed around the place, just walked for some time. I was speaking to my parents, and I was speaking to my in-laws. I was speaking to my wife. So Maya is in Bangalore, and I was speaking to my friends and my family members, and just to give a view of where I'm staying and how the place is. So after the check-in and everything was done, I wanted to actually sleep for some time, but then I was like, okay, let me just wait for till it's around like 10 o'clock or maybe 10:30, and then I'll try sleep and getting some sleep, and then go out and take good rest, and then wake up by around like maybe 7-8 is what I felt. And But before that, I want to basically want to go out, so that for just for the breakfast, if I want to buy something, if I need to have something, I can go and buy something from a nearby local vendor. So there is one place called Tesco, as I mentioned earlier. So you can just go to Tesco, and you can buy things from all the household items that you can get over there. So I bought apple, fresh apple. I bought grapes. I bought milk. I bought loaf, and I think I bought eggs and bananas as well. So this is something that I bought, and I have actually taken muesli from India and a couple of other ready to make food. Just that I need to buy rice, so I didn't find rice yesterday, so I need to buy rice. So that's all that is there. So rest all these are the few things that I've actually bought, and then came back home. And even though it is a little bit hot, but there's constant the cold wind that blows in, so you tend to feel a little bit okayish, or a little bit, probably I would say, a little bit chill. Side by side, you will get that heat on your face as well. So that's the only thing which I felt a bit of difference compared to the weather in Bangalore and over here. So Bangalore, 22 degrees is still a little bit cold. Here I felt it is probably because it's kind of a summer time that you do tend to have both of these weather that you are feeling now. But still, it's my second day, so I don't have anything to comment on that. So probably down the line, I might be able to give you a better update on how the weather conditions are. So coming back to the main point where I said, the funny incident that happened. So I actually wanted to sleep, and I didn't know the time, but I was just looking outside. It was still, you know, sunny, and I can still see sun, and I can still see the clear skies. And I was just waiting, and I was just thinking that okay, when it's gonna get late, so that I can just go back and sleep off. But then, luckily, what happened is I just freshened up, came back, and then looked at the time, and it was basically 10:30 in the night, and I'm still seeing sunlight. And I was like, what? If it's in India, it's like pitch dark until unless you have street lights, and you put lights at your home or a house, or the building lights that you see, else it's pitch dark. But here, I think probably because of the summer time frame, it's this usually the days are long, so the sunlight is there till around close to 11:15. You would still see the sunlight. And today morning, as I said, this is the second day in Reading. So today morning I woke up by around 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock is probably, if you can say, around 9:30, 10 o'clock at India. I think my body clock has not been set yet, so I'm still waking up almost the time that I wake up in India as well. And when I woke up in the morning, again I see sunlight, and I was like, wow, I just closed my eyes when there was sunlight, and again I'm seeing sunlight. So the sunrise today was around 3:15 a.m. and the sunset was around 11:46 p.m. Yesterday. So yeah, it's pretty much funny that I see. But I think what I heard from the owner of this house is the windows are usually like by around 2:30, 3 o'clock, it's pitch dark, and the sunlight is pretty less. So I'm gonna experience both the climatic conditions over here, or the weather conditions over here. And yeah, pretty much that's how it was the day. I really wanted to go out, but I don't want to take a risk, so I'm just being at home itself, just googling around, speaking to my family members, just showing the house, and just made some bit of a cooking in the morning. And I've ordered the burrito from Tacos for lunch. Food is okay, I would say. I think somebody who's coming from India, I'm pretty sure everybody would have said the same dialogue, that food is okayish, or probably bland. Yeah, that's what I also feel. Not that great. Good that I've bought a lot of ready to make food, so I might be preparing food and then having that. So that's all for day 2. Signing off then. Bye bye.